Hello again, students. It's Mrs. Thomas. Um, I am going to spend the next couple of minutes giving you a little bit more specific information about accessing the research databases, which is really going to be the meat of your research. You are going to be permitted to use websites, but we really want to kind of try to focus you towards the at least beginning your research process with the databases, only because, as you've seen in the videos preceding this screencast, research databases really are a more credible source than websites. So that being said, I'm back at the Projects LibGuide, and what I want you all to do is to spend a little bit of time looking on this Research Databases tab right here. So if you click to open that, you're going to see several boxes. These are all different databases. Some of you may have had experience using research databases. I think many of you did in middle school, which I think is fantastic. So perhaps many of these look familiar to you already. This video is one that you have already watched, what are databases and why you need them, but it's just there for your convenience if you do want to see it again. But what I've done is we have access to probably about 35 or 40 different databases. What I did for you, so as to not completely overwhelm you, I pulled the ones out of our chunk of databases that I think would be most relevant for your particular topics that you're using. So we have U.S. history and context, world history and context, criminal justice, biography and context, so that would be about searching about specific people, academic one file, which is all academic journals and magazines, and global issues and context, and also Gale Virtual Reference Library, which is basically our set of ebooks. So, and there is a link on that specifically says history. So when you go into that, you want to click on the history link right away. So that being said, you can search in these boxes right here, or you can click on the icon, and that will take you into the actual database itself. So actually, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to actually click on world history because you guys are doing a world topic. And if you're at school, it shouldn't ask you for a password. If it does ask you for a password, please come see me and I will give you that password. All right, so this is world history and context. This is really probably the database where you're going to want to start with your research. You can either search your topic or keyword up here in this main search box, or you can go to Browse Topics. Most of you probably have your topic, but if for some reason you don't, or you need help maybe narrowing that topic a bit, you can certainly browse, and this is always a good way to get a better idea of maybe how to focus a little bit more. So let's just click on Age of Exploration just for the heck of it. It's a little slow this morning. So because we're browsing by topic, this is going to give you sort of an overview of the Age of Exploration. It's going to give you some featured content down here, and this really is a great way to find what you're looking for if you don't feel like searching a specific keyword. And so if you see an article, you can see these are grouped by type of source. So reference sources, so those would be like encyclopedias, dictionaries, things like that. Primary sources, which you all are going to need. News articles over here, magazines, academic journals. So you can see that it's really organized nicely for you. If you see something that you think looks great, let's just do a general reference source. I'll click this first one here. It's going to open up the article, and it's going to be the full text of the article here. You can also listen to it, which is kind of a cool feature. And this is it. So you would go through, you would read it. You're going to be doing note sheets, which are going to be explained to you. And it's important to understand there's all these tools over here that are going to help you keep track of when you find articles. So you can download it, you can share it. These are citation tools to help you understand MLA format a little bit better. You can email it to yourself, you can print it, you can look things up in the dictionary, and you can highlight it, which is really neat. So those are just some of the quick features. I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about the specific databases. Because you're all doing such different topics, I really want to give you the chance to explore on your own. I will say that if you don't find something, which I would be very, very surprised if you don't find something, but if you're having trouble using any of these databases, if you go back to the library homepage and you go to research and databases, this will list all of the databases that we have access to. So if for some reason, like I said, you can't find something, these are all the databases that we have access to. All right. So I think I'm going to leave it there for now. Again, if you have any questions about any of this, please come see me, or I will see you when you make your first visit to the library. Best of luck.